Welcome into our Campus Insider Studios. Bonnie Bernstein, Pete Fiutak, and Doug Chapman. And guess what? We will have a new number one when the college football playoff committee reveals.
Maybe they'll keep Mississippi State up there. Maybe they like Mississippi State.
They will not keep Mississippi State up there after losing to Alabama. Who's your top four?
You said it's going to be a new number one, and guess what's going to be? Florida State University should be number one. They're my number one. If you're going to look at it, yeah, they always have to come from behind. Yes, it's never pretty. Yes, they make you sit at the edge of your seat. But they haven't lost a football game. I trust Jameis Winston. Number two, Alabama. They showed me something. Pete says they're the best team in college football. I'm starting to agree with Pete now, putting it on Mississippi State at their place. Not sure if they'd have beat Mississippi State in Starkville, though. Now, going to three, Oregon. The only reason you fell because you didn't play anybody. You sat at home. That's what happens when you get a bye, brother. This late in the season, you're at three. Mississippi State, you stay in my top four because same thing goes with Ole Miss. Ole Miss was in the top four. They go on the road, lose a tough game to LSU. They stayed in that college football playoff four. Mississippi State, this week, you're still in my four.
I'm not going to argue too much with Florida State. I mean, they're only Power 5 conference team left that's undefeated, so you can't really make too big a deal out of this, even though they haven't played in the SEC West. They're playing in the ACC. I've got Alabama number one. Now, they haven't really been Alabama. They haven't really been killing and crushing teams on a regular basis like they do when they were winning national championships, but they're still the most talented team in college football, so I'm putting them there. Florida State, if they're not the most talented team, is number 1A next to Alabama. I'm putting them number 2. Again, undefeated, Power 5 team. You got to give them some credit. 3, Oregon, again, didn't play. I'm not sold on them that they're going to stay here, but they're my number 3. And Mississippi State, not dropping them, not going to punish them for losing to Alabama. It's just fine. I can't put Ohio State in my Final Four yet. And UCLA, while I'm on that bandwagon, I'm not there. So my Final Four is pretty set. In some way, shape, or form, that's what it's going to be tomorrow.
Selling that UCLA, isn't he?
I'm going to sell it. I'm going to make this pick happen. I gave Michigan State a Rose Bowl last year. I'm getting you in this playoff, UCLA.
But now at least UCLA controls its destiny in the South with Arizona State losing to Oregon State. So you could be right there.
I told you this a couple weeks ago. Someday you guys will believe me.
So easy. Well, we're going to find out for real who the college football playoff folks are choosing 1 through 4. They will have their rankings coming out tomorrow night. We will be on the air at 8:30 Eastern, dissecting it with a one-on-one interview with committee chair Jeff Long. Be sure to join us then on Campus Insiders.